Yeah, baby! Welcome to the JpH podcast. Dirty laundry and white lies.
I went to bed too late and got up too soon. My poor head's still spinning from too much booze. I got a foot in the gutter and a foot in the grave. Lazy home in the last 3 days. Oh my God, look what the cat dragged in. Living my life, sin after sin. And I pulls up and I do it again. Oh my God, look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, yeah! God, one of my favorite Poison songs that this band that we have on for this month is our feature artist, Saturnine. Hello.
Hello, hello.
An awesome cover band. That's an awesome song, man. That's good.
They're really not a cover band.
Yeah, well, they do play a lot of covers when they're out, but they do have 4 CDs too. They also
Right. You said an awesome cover band. Like that's all they do.
That's right. That's right.
So,
Yeah,
just wanted to correct.
yeah.
But that there was a cover.
It was.
Just so
Yes.
we're clear.
And I think it's a way to punch YouTube right back in the face
That's
to start
right.
off after banning an episode.
Right.
Kick them back in the face with a cover.
Yeah, there we go.
No.
That
We'll see if
actually-
this one gets banned or not.
Well, those guys bought rights to that song.
Yes.
So
Right.
And,
And
we
they
got
gave us permission.
to use it. Yeah, so we're good. So.
the interesting thing about that,
And I think the way it's done is it's algorithms. And that's not going to sound like Poison's
not
version.
gonna.
So
Right. Yeah.
it
Right.
may not pick it up, I hope.
right?
We hope not
Well,
either.
They told me, Robbie told me, like when they did that song, like to buy the rights, that they said, "All right, how many CDs are you gonna press?" Like, well, we don't know how many we're gonna sell. Like, that's not the question. We want to know how many you're gonna press, and that's what you're gonna pay us for.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. I mean,
It's
straight to the heart, baby.
Yeah. And so like then like after the fact, the more that you press, the more you got to pay.
Right. Right.
Oh, so once you've pressed
Yeah,
what
you can't
told
say
them,
we're only going to press 50 and then, press another
Right.
800 after that. No.
So you want to make sure to sell every CD you press. Though.
Yes.
Basically, or pay for it up front.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Pretty crazy.
Very interesting. But yeah.
Yeah, let's give them some info out here. They want to check it out because we're gonna do a couple more songs. The other 2 songs we'll do later in the show will be originals. But yeah, they're out of Northwest Ohio, and they play everywhere from Sandusky, Bowling Green, Toledo, Detroit, Michigan. So I mean,
They've played Fremont.
yeah, really. Oh yeah, they did. They opened for you guys.
Yeah, at the depot.
I forgot about that.
It was funny. I met with one of the guys from 104 as actually interviewing for a job up there. Yeah. And I was in the band. He goes, "Oh yeah." He goes, "You guys open up for Saturday Night Hello in Fremont." I go, "No." I said, "They open up for us." He goes, oh, I was like, "Yeah, we asked them to come." So
Yeah, that's good stuff.
So you with which band?
with the Saltines.
Okay.
So yeah,
So how many years ago? That's some
that was
time
forever
ago.
ago.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Um,
some time ago.
That poster says 07, so it might have been 06.
So they've been around quite a while.
I mean,
Yeah.
because they were around before that
Yeah.
too. Because like a friend of mine, there was another time when the Saltines played at Depot, and the drummer, that's who I met first, was the drummer. A friend of mine said, "Hey, my drummer's in this band, and he saw you guys play at the Depot and thought you were pretty cool and think you guys should like get together." So, and that's Johnny
cool.
Trash.
Nice.
So,
Gotta love it. Yeah, but you can check them out on Facebook. They're on Spotify, as well as YouTube as well.
Probably
You
should
can check
spell
out
their name because it's a very unusual name.
Yeah, it is. It is a very
it's
unusual
just
name.
Saturn,
Yeah, maybe.
INE, just like Saturnine.
Saturnine. Yeah.
Hello. Should I tell this story?
It's Saturniine. Hello. So check
Yeah.
it out on Facebook.
That's all you gotta do is Facebook and then look
Yep.
that up.
Yeah, that'll be.
And they got some YouTube stuff out
Oh
there,
yeah,
too?
they have the YouTube channel, and they also have the Spotify channel as well. You
Cool.
can check them out and get their music from there, and they got all their shows on their Facebook page.
The show we did with them we did so many shows. Like we were good friends with them. The show with the LA Guns was a lot of fun.
Nice.
So you guys opened up for LA Guns?
Yeah,
Where was this at?
The
up
old
at Roxanne's.
Okay.
Or the Bijou then. But we got them on the bill, and they were the perfect fit for that bill. But then Ali calls them to use to rent their equipment off of them because LA Guns needed equipment.
Okay.
And then so like the drummer's a left-handed drummer, so he couldn't even play his own drum set. And so it was crazy because then they had to borrow another drum set.
Oh, gotcha.
Because their drummer, was it Riley? Is that LA Guns'?
Yeah.
Because they were flying over from England.
Yeah.
So
he's not with them anymore, but
no. Well, no, I think
big fallout there.
Yeah. Didn't what's his name go with Tracy Guns?
Tracy and Phil's together.
Yeah. So, but anyways, yeah, it was a good night. I mean, I could tell a lot of stories from that night.
Well, tell some.
Tell some.
Yeah.
Well, so we got them the show, and then like Ellie always likes to screw everybody over.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes. He had to sell tickets. I mean,
right?
anybody in
Guy's
originals.
Such a jackass.
And
this is the bus deal, right?
No. We already
was-
did. We did the bus deal with 7 Mary 3.
Oh, that's right.
Then we tried to get the bus deal for this.
Yeah, but he pulled didn't they try to pull a fast one on that bus deal?
They did pull a fast one
Yeah.
on the bus deal because like the bus, we chartered a bus,
Right.
like a Greyhound bus, like
Right.
a fucking touring bus.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wrong one.
Time to play the game.
We'll edit that out.
Wow.
We'll edit that out. All right, the touring bus, and no, we won't. We'll keep that in. So like he's been paying us for local shows like $2 a ticket. So here we are with a national act with 7 Mary 3. We rent a bus, or I rented a bus, I should say, because nobody else kicked in.
Right.
It's like I had to pre-sale tickets to raise money to rent the bus in the first place,
Right.
and then luckily we almost sold the bus out. But then we're in the frickin' me and Baker, I was talking to him earlier today, are in the office with Ellie, settling up money, and he gives back this little stack. And so Baker's like, "What's this?" He goes, "Why don't we pay $1 per ticket for nationals?" He's like, "Well, this was never discussed beforehand."
Right.
He's like, "Well, I'm sorry, that's the way it works." He's like, "You never told us." He's like, "Well, that's all I got." Like, "No, that's not all you got."
Right. That's all you're giving us.
Wow.
And then so Baker's like, "Ellie," he goes, "We rented a bus, dude."
Right.
And so he gave us $50 more.
Oh my God.
So we brought, it was just 40 off of the bus alone, then whoever else came up. So like, yeah, we didn't,
Yeah,
he's
a fucking douche.
he really is.
He always has been.
So that was for 7 Mary 3. And then for LA Guns, as we're calling up there, it's like, "Hey, we're on our way." He goes, "Well, how many tickets did you sell?" It's like, "Well, we got enough." It's kind of tough because it's a Wednesday night, and everybody was asking, like, "LA who?" They were trying to sell tickets to.
Right.
I met with you,
Yeah.
thank God.
Yep.
But so like, we're on the way up there, and so Saturnine Hello, they hear LE talking to me, and like, "Oh my God, they're gonna put them on the second stage. They're trying to screw them." So they try getting LE so coked up that he agreed to have us on the first stage. No joke.
Shit.
They're like, "Come, hey, Ellie," and like he's like nose full of coke. He's like, "I don't want to talk about it anymore." So it was good times.
Oh yeah.
And it didn't work. We still had to play the second stage. We
Oh,
still
did
got
you?
screwed over. Yeah.
Damn it.
Wow.
Oh man.
But
Gotta love it, man.
Those guys are cool, and they'll
Oh,
have
yeah.
your back. I mean, they had our back.
Yeah.
So and like because at first those guys weren't on the bill, and I asked LA, I go, "Hey, it's like why are these guys not on the bill?" It's like, "This is a perfect fit. This is right up their alley." Well, they just got a bad attitude, is what he said.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways,
Play the game. Gotta play it to pay it.
we already did. We already hit that.
Yeah. Oh, well, welcome to the JpH podcast.
Yeah.
We have the owner of Rock House Studios, Mr. Tony Taylor, with us.
Yeah.
And my brother from another mother, Matt Alum, is on the show as
Hello,
always.
hello.
Yeah. And then you are Mr. JpH.
Yes, I am.
The one and only.
Yes.
Who managed to behave himself yesterday, I might add.
I don't know. We'll
For
get
the
into
most
that.
part. For the most part.
We'll get,
Oh, we
that's all in the eye of the beholder.
Or the beer holder.
But in case you guys were wondering, the comments that we made earlier about YouTube, we were banned last month off of YouTube during our episode due to copyright infringement. So I think the two letters we got was like what from the Hendrix camp and
I was thinking
Bon
we got
Scott.
Tony and I was talking about this. I was thinking we got 3, but I never went back to look at them.
Yeah.
The
It was 2.
AC/DC
It was-
and Jimi
yeah,
Hendrix were the
yeah,
two
so.
that did
It's messed up because both
write their
those guys are
complaints.
dead.
Right.
Like they cared.
Right at this point, it's public domain, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up. But
That's what I sent you. I was like, they're already dead. Who
this
cares?
is so messed up, man.
So we got banned.
But I got 62 messages sent.
Really?
Not knowing how to get onto the Spotify channels and how to do that stuff
Really?
and everything.
Oh.
So this month we'll set up some links and stuff. That way
Yeah.
you can actually click it. Because I do know over 100 some viewers or listeners did not get a chance to listen
Yeah.
to it through
Well,
YouTube.
I do want to give a shout out to Matt Dorr. He's giving out an idea for a workaround, and I want to do that, and maybe we'll
Okay.
upload.
All
We'll
right.
do the remix.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do apologize. That was not our intent by no means.
Well, we did kind of know that it was a possibility. We went
Yeah.
into that knowing that. We tried to put some language in there that we thought might help
Yeah.
us, but it ultimately did not.
And probably
one,
threw up for the red
One
flag
thing I
is
want
what
to
it did.
clarify too is because I've been asked this twice now, and I think I've been asked by the same person twice. Is if you have Alexa, you can listen to our podcast. All you
Yes.
have to do is say, Alexa, play the JpH podcast, Dirty Laundry and White Lies,
Yes.
and it will play the most recent episode that's out.
Yes. And if
Then
you
you
want to
got to
listen,
do that. You got to say the dirty laundry
Yeah,
white
you
lies.
can't say
Yeah.
JpH podcast
Yeah.
because
if you do, you'll
there's
get like
another JpH podcast.
you'll get like some Irish man who's really angry that we have a JpH podcast.
We got to have him on the show,
Fuck him.
Is there a guy that's angry?
Oh yeah.
dude.
What?
We
I
should have
haven't
played
heard
it for
about
you
this.
upstairs.
Oh yeah, man.
I have not heard about this.
It's the Irish man.
Oh man,
Fucking
Yes.
out motherfuckers. That's my horrible.
That's a horrible Irish
Irish-
accent. But wait a minute, because I didn't know about this.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. He's funny.
Because now, if you say Alexa, play JpH podcast, it says
It plays
playing
his
JpH original.
That's
podcast.
him.
Yeah,
That's
him.
him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You
So
didn't
what does
listen
it say
to it?
about us? No, I have not listened
just
to it.
I don't know. He's angry. Very
Well, right
angry.
now, his most recent episode that was on there, he was talking about fake accounts, and so I wonder if he was going against any other JpH podcasts, and just other people. Like there was like somebody that was like trying to pirate his stuff then too. Like,
Oh well, then that's not us. You must be
no,
talking
but
about
like he was
someone
saying something about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
else. So he
Maybe I was reading
wasn't
too much into it.
bitching about.
I'm
our
just
podcast.
telling you right
No.
fucking now. I'm the motherfucking JpH originator. Fucking drink your fucking Irish beer and shut up.
Wow. I like my Irish beer too.
I do too.
And
but-
this is not to offend Irish people. We love Irish.
no,
I'm married to an Irish
no.
person, so-
Some of my favorite whiskey, Jameson, is Irish.
which you don't always have with a beer.
No,
No.
no,
That
no,
one-
Not always.
no. That's Irish. Get it right, Alan.
Wow. Oh, God. But yeah, so that was crazy. Like getting
Yes.
banned. I mean, because like that happened quick.
It did.
There was 7
it was
viewers
almost instant.
or 7 listeners before it happened.
Wow.
Because you,
7 people got.
as
got
I
it.
gathered from our text back and forth, you were still listening to
Yes.
it while it was already banned.
Yes,
but you'd
yes,
already started
yes.
playing it.
And then I went back and checked it out again. And I was still playing it. But
so
then when I
weird.
checked the link that I set up for the YouTube
Probably
link,
because it was cached. Yeah.
it's broken, and it basically said this one has been, I don't know, whatever, fucking blocked, whatever. What was the problem was I was signed into the account of the JpH podcast. That's still there.
Right.
It's still there. I mean, I can listen
Right.
to
Yeah.
it today
It was that
under my
episode.
account.
Right.
Right. But I can listen to it right now. I got to listen to it last night as a joke, showing some people.
So it's still there for you.
Yeah, it's still in my freaking.
just not
yeah.
publicly. Oh,
Can't just do it
okay.
publicly. Yeah, it's still
Oh,
there.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It was
So-
that was half the reason why I kept telling you, I don't know, Tony. I'm still getting it, and you're like,
And I
I don't.
sent that screenshot.
I was still going off of I was
Yeah.
in my YouTube on my phone's logged into my channel,
that makes sense.
so
Right.
that's why that happened.
Our channel.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
That's what I
Yeah.
said.
So that was. I mean, like I said, we thought it would happen. We thought it could happen.
Yeah, okay.
But we definitely didn't realize it would
That
happen
fast.
that fast.
Right,
And so I did some reading into it, and YouTube has something that like actually scans through the uploads, and there's some sort
Any
of
type of encryption or
algorithm
something,
that
yeah.
figures it out, and and it bases on that. It's not like someone's actually sitting there listening. Oh, nope, they're using copyrighted music. It's got some sort of algorithm and certain artists that are tied to the algorithm that it uses. If you're using their music,
Right.
So
it out.
what I'm gonna do is cut those 2 songs down to just what we actually need for the misunderstood lyric,
Yeah.
and then after that, then we'll see if we get kicked out again for another song.
You want to be careful because I did read
You get
Too
only
many
so many
offenses.
so
strikes.
many offenses. Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it said on the email that you sent, you're not kicked off yet.
Yeah,
You're
it
not
said
banned
yeah,
yet.
nothing. You don't have to do anything. No worries. Just
Right.
we're No.
Okay. Well then,
Yeah, I'd be careful how we do that.
well then, can you message them to say, hey, what if we do this?
I think it's pretty cut and dry.
yeah.
Dang.
At this point in time, that whole episode, any type of copyright music, they're just gonna no.
That will be our YouTube lost episode.
Well,
Yeah. And again, on YouTube, so you still can listen to the episode on Spotify.
I got an idea.
And we'll set a link up sometime this week that you can actually connect right to that episode.
Well, that's why I shared it like through the Apple Music. So if you clicked on it,
yeah.
you could go right to
With
it.
Spotify, you can. I mean, can you get Apple Music on Android?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
yeah.
can. Okay.
I had Apple Music when I had an Android phone.
Okay.
You
I
just
didn't know.
yeah. So the problem is, I think, is people don't always understand.
I know.
It takes them to okay, you got to create an account. Then they're
Yeah,
like, okay,
I know.
forget that.
I know.
That's my thought. I don't
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
but I believe if you go straight to podbean.com, which is who hosts our podcast
Yeah.
on those channels, I don't think you have to have an account. You just have to.
It just
look up
plays.
the
It can
account.
like from a web source,
Right.
basically, where you upload.
And
it.
actually, I think we can do we can put that link on the Facebook page, and they can probably go right to it. And I don't think you have to have an account on that. I
Yeah.
could be wrong.
We'll
Okay.
try that. We'll figure it out. But we do apologize to all the listeners
Well-
from YouTube. So, and like I said, we'll put the links up even for that episode again, just so in case you guys want to check it out, because we don't want you guys left out, and we do apologize for that.
I'm gonna throw something out here. Well, what if we made a double CD to give to people for donation to like a food bank or something of the episode? I wonder if anybody would be interested in that.
I don't know.
How would you get that out?
We'd have to meet them somewhere. They would not come to the super
Yes,
location.
super secret location.
I was literally one of my notes was
Yeah.
wonder if we would not have that today.
Is it on your notes? Let me see.
Yes. No.
You're lying.
Last time I had to verify something, it bit me in the ass. So done verifying.
We talked about it in the last episode, but nobody heard it because
Yeah,
it got
it's
banned.
Well, 70-some people have heard it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So
So.
that's good stuff, man. Just
But again, if you have Alexa, it's so easy to listen to us.
Yeah,
If
if
you
you
have
do,
an
yeah.
Amazon Echo, just say, Alexa, play JpH podcast, Dirty Laundry and White Lies. I mean,
Yep.
it's that easy.
Yep.
And everybody has an Alexa. So, I mean, come on.
not everybody.
Yeah, most people.
Right.
I got two.
I've got about 6.
Too.
I got one.
I got the one that's the screen. Which one's that?
Oh, the show?
Yeah, and then I have the 2 towers. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
every once in a while, that one tower, she always, I'm sorry, I didn't get that. I was like, nobody fucking said nothing to you, lady. Like, what is going on, man? Are you guys trying to get into my conversations and shit, man?
Right.
Oh,
Yes,
man,
they
that's
are.
good stuff, man. Yeah, but something funny. Our very good friends at the Mule Man podcast, Mike Reisner and Alex Love, they had an episode 2 months. It was like 2 episodes ago. Dude, if you didn't check it out, you guys got to check it out because I laughed so freaking hard. Basically, in a nutshell,
And that podcast, if you don't recall, is Miho and the Man.
yes, Mule the Man. Yeah. The title was Stolen Car. And the episode opened up with Alex talking about him waking up in the morning and someone frickin' drove his car right out of the frickin' driveway and stole their brand new car. And he keeps the keys in the car.
Why?
I don't
That's
know. I
a
don't
bad
know.
move.
I don't know. So he calls the cops. This is good shit, man. Calls the cops and everything, and he's it's like 5:30 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and you got to listen to the episode because I'm gonna tell you what, you will die laughing through this whole thing.
Okay.
And basically, in a nutshell, man, the kids, he's got 2 young kids and stuff, and the one's sleeping on the couch, and he's trying to be very quiet, talking to the police dispatch, And his one son gets up and he's like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Just go back to bed, I don't want to wake up mommy. I don't want, just everybody just be quiet. I'm calling the cops, And so they're in this whole pursuit, and he's listening to the whole thing on the phone as he's talking to dispatch. And the oldest son wakes up and comes out, and he says, "What's going on, Dad?" He goes, "Someone stole the car, blah, blah, blah." And he's like, "What do you mean someone stole the car? Mom left this morning to go for a walk."
No.
Oh, my God.
Oh, dude. Gotta listen to the
no.
episode. Miho and the Man podcast. Check it out. They're very good friends of ours. We did a crossover with them earlier this year. And I'm telling you what, dude. Even though I told you what happened in it, it's so much better to hear Alex.
Oh,
tell it.
Alex.
You remember Alex.
Because when
yeah.
Alex was like a tornado in
Oh.
a china shop, or
Yeah.
bull in a china shop
Dude,
when he
he
got
is-
on our podcast.
He is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he is great. Oh, man. He makes that, man. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
It was just fresh on my mind. I happened to be going through the next podcast with them and seeing that come back up. I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to tell everybody to check that out because that was a very good podcast.
That's hilarious.
And they're good friends of ours as well. So,
Wow.
That is
yep,
hilarious.
man. So, what's going on with the beers, man?
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead, Titty. I think that's the first time I've ever called you Titty on the podcast.
it is.
know.
It is.
I got used to it from the weekend.
It's good stuff,
seen-
man.
Dude,
I've
every
seen
day this Thursday.
We've seen each other every day this
Oh,
weekend.
my God.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking
We went
Christ.
to the Orchard restaurant in Catawba and had dinner together.
Well, how was that?
It's good. It's very expensive. but
Yeah, I
it's
heard.
good.
Very
I
expensive.
heard it's not worth the money for the price of the food.
I'll tell you that. No, it's not.
Yeah.
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
It's good. I would eat there again. I've
Yeah.
eaten there several times.
Yeah.
They used to.
I
have-
always wanted to go, but then when I heard that, I was like, man,
Yeah, they used to have Scotch eggs on the menu. I don't know if you
Ooh.
ever had Scotch
Oh,
eggs, but
man.
they're so good. But they weren't on the menu this time. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Did you ask?
No.
maybe it was a hidden item.
I
I'm
doubt
getting
it.
sick of that shit.
I doubt it because Scotch eggs are very hard to make.
Right.
So
They wanna get those out.
Yeah.
Well, even more reason to have them fucking not on the menu.
Yeah. Well,
But no, I
why?
hate that when restaurants have like fucking hidden items. That pisses
Yeah.
me off. I don't like it. I'm a
But-
man. I'm a man
well,
that likes to eat. I don't
Well,
know
that's
what
what's
the fuck's on the
crazy.
menu.
Is the week before, Tina and I went to Mancy's Steakhouse.
Oh yeah, yep,
And thanks to Kim Wood for helping us out with that.
sweet.
So we've been here at Rock House for a year now. and so we finally went up there. And I just had a ribeye up there at an authentic steakhouse for $42.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I asked the market price and they said $59, I was like, never mind.
And now I didn't shy away from that because I wanted steak. I'm
Yeah.
like, I
Well,
don't care-
here's the deal. I'll pay good money
Yeah.
for food if it's good.
So I didn't shy away from it because my heart was set on steak, and it was either that or a 6-ounce fillet for 43 or
Ugh.
Fuck that
47.
6 ounce.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I mean, fillets are great, but
Not
that's
that
too-
great.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm paying $59. I don't care. I paid the $59, and I can tell you this: it was good,
Yeah.
but it wasn't a $59.
Right?
steak. It was not a $59.
Right.
I've made better steaks.
Nice.
You know.
Well, that's the thing. I just paid $42 the week before.
Right,
So I was like,
right.
why? Why
Yeah.
would I do that?
Yeah, I get it, but like I said,
Yeah, you
I
and
was-
Cameron were making fun of me for
I
not
was
getting
like,
it.
well, we're gonna make fun of you. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, they wanted to ask.
We heard Tony down at that. He was at the other end of the table. We had a long table. We had 14 people.
I
there.
seen the picture. I was like, oh, that's nice. What's going on here?
So they're at the.
I
other
almost said happy birthday to her too. Just to be a dick. Anyway,
they're at the other end of the table, and I hear Tony talking about market price, and I hear him say, "I'm going to ask what the market price is." And I was thinking the same thing. So I'm like, at least I know what I'm paying.
Right.
So when the lady come around to ask what we wanted, I said, "Start at that end over there." 'Cause we knew Tony was going to ask
Yeah.
for what the market price
Let that
was.
fucker
We
sound
didn't want to
cheap.
seem like the cheap one.
Yeah. Yeah, you and Cameron were both like, oh, what is it? What is it? God, that was good stuff.
I wouldn't have told him.
No, the lady said.
Oh, she was loud enough. All
Yeah.
right. So what you drinking there, Tony?
Well, I went grocery shopping today,
Nice.
and this was Tina normally does it. I hate doing it. Holy shit! I didn't see the alcohol until just now. And like at the checkout, they got some beers, but there's this random 4-pack just sitting there, just 4-pack that says chocolate stout.
That's all it says.
That's all it says.
That's
chocolate
impressive.
Stout.
That's kind of like music to my ears.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a beer I like.
It's nothing fancy.
Same here.
Chocolate stout.
8% alcohol.
Do we know who
Oh.
it's by?
Well, it says State of Brewing, brewed and canned in Waunakee, Wisconsin. So State of Brewing is the brewer.
Did you say that right? I mean,
Hillary's not
not
on here to. She can chime in later.
Yeah, Hillary.
Waunakee. It
Please
might be.
do-
It
please
might be
do the-
Waunakee, Wisconsin. I don't know.
Please do the dictionary pronunciation
Yes.
of that on the Facebook page. So
Yeah.
make sure he has it right.
Right. So yeah. So here we are. We're gonna crack it
like
open.
Sakata.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's fucking the sound of deliciousness.
All right. So just bought this morning.
Nice.
Nice.
How is it?
Chocolate stout, 8%.
8%.
I had a couple people complain that we took too long last week on last month's
Wow.
episode.
Really?
Not bad.
On the drinks.
Not bad.
Oh, really?
We had a bunch of gang drinks, or group
Well,
drinks.
yeah, but
We did.
that was a total
That was
shock. We
crazy.
didn't know all of us brought a group drink. I mean, that was just crazy.
I'm not doing that again.
Okay. I was gonna have some turkey for this episode because it's somebody's birthday.
I already took my turkey for my birthday.
You didn't have it down here on the podcast. And it's gonna be a new podcast tradition.
That's
That's not a
all right.
tradition.
We can do that.
Well,
starting
with your
2022?
birthday. Yeah.
No, it's gonna start with Jamie's then.
Oh, when's your birthday?
May.
May.
Oh, okay. Yeah, starting with Jamie's.
I don't. Why can't I just do bourbon? I always have bourbon. in my
No,
beer.
it's
The
gotta be
tradition
turkey.
is turkey.
It's the turkey tradition.
I'm not a pussy like him. I don't make the faces and the.
See, that's why I
I
wanted
can-
to start it off
I
with,
can-
so I had a soundbite.
I can
So
down-
anytime we can hit the button for Matt to go, yeah.
So how is it?
Not bad. Really not bad.
Good.
So
Not that good. What about you, Mr. Ullum?
Well, in honor of yesterday's wedding,
Oh,
I brought myself the self-proclaimed champagne of beers.
wow.
yeah.
So I'm taking down some Miller High Life here.
Nice.
nice.
And just in honor of the wedding. It's
There
not
you
like
go.
something that I normally drink, but I thought, well,
fuck
champagne,
it.
wedding yesterday,
Yeah.
it's fitting. I'll bring the champagne of beers.
I
You know
love
what?
it.
My
I-
brother Andy and I thought it'd be cool to have a Super Bowl commercial where there's some
You
guy.
just confused Timmy Swartz. Go ahead.
No, whatever. I don't care. Timmy Swartz is confused. I had to read you the text from the other day from him. But like there'd be a ladies' man. The only reason why he's a ladies' man because he had the champagne and he was a total nerd. Okay, so I guess you should be the star of it.
That's good shit, man.
And so like the only reason he was a ladies' man because he had Miller High Life. It was a champagne of beers. He was like a total stud for it. That'd be kind of fun.
That's funny.
So,
All right, what do we got here?
oh God,
Jamie, we're on to you, and I see you're already making a concoction here.
That's right, baby. Mix it up. Mix it up. It's gonna be good.
All right, let's look.
mix it.
So we'll give Jamie a minute here to
Yeah, no
concoct his.
Oh, as soon as I pull something
Drink.
out, you guys are gonna know.
Oh
Oh,
boy!
it's Blatton's,
Oh boy!
isn't it? It is. Oh wait. Oh, it's,
Moscow Mule.
Yeah.
Wait a
sir.
minute.
I got the
Yes,
copper
sir.
can, and I actually there's a brewery called the Copper Can, and they make Moscow Mule with 10%
can.
alcohol with
Whoa.
vodka and ginger beer.
Nice.
Yes.
Pre-mixed. Have you
Pre-mixed.
had it yet?
Huh?
Have you had it yet?
I've drank 12 of them.
And they taste. Yeah. He knows the exact number that he. And they taste just like a Moscow Mule.
I fucking think they do.
All right. Well, I love it because you didn't know what a Moscow Mule was until
Would
we
you
did
like to
one
try
of our.
some of it?
Yeah, I would.
There.
Until we did one of our field trips.
Do you want to try some on my cup? The way it's just me and you kissing and not all three of us.
Make it weird.
I mean,
But,
unless you want it on there, you can try it.
We did the field trip, and I introduced you to Moscow Mule because I was drinking one, and you
Oh, man, that is good.
you
Yeah.
made fun of me because what is that? And
I know.
Then you ended up getting one, and apparently,
I'm fucking
like
hooked.
you've
dude.
been hooked.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
hooked. Every time I go to the restaurant, I get that now.
They are.
I think
good
a lot
drinks,
more
man.
ginger.
It's a
next
nice,
time.
smooth drink
Yeah.
for just sitting back and relaxing.
Yeah.
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 Not bad.
I've never drank it out of the can.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
very similar to a Moscow Mule. That's not bad.
That's 10%.
That's,
I drank,
that's,
like-
that's kind of dangerous.
I drank
really.
4 of them. I felt pretty good.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
will.
It's great for a quick, easy mix. I think I would still prefer to mix my own.
Oh, I
I
would
would
too.
too.
but yeah,
but
that's
it
great
was just
for a quick, easy.
yeah.
Hey, here we go. Like when you're out and
Fuck
about,
yeah.
I like it. And that's the copper can.
Yeah, you can
Moscow
get it at
Mule.
Chud's, Hall's, and Churchill's.
Nice.
You can use the rest of that then.
Oh, you know,
You can use the rest of your own can.
That's pretty good.
I
Yeah.
love it. I am freaking hooked. Like you said, man, we did we go see J.K. Raz? Is that what we were doing?
I think it was
Yeah, it
J.K.
was J.K.
Raz when we
Raz.
did that one.
I
yeah.
got shafted by my seat. Yeah, I remember that.
No, that was not J.K. Raspberry got shafted by
Yeah,
the seat.
that
it
was
was.
no, that was Mike Reisner.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
When you fell out of your seat.
No, I'm talking about I got shafted on the seats. Like the only seat available when I got there was the seat, my back to Jamie and them
yeah,
guys.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Moscow Mule, man.
Yeah.
You
Nice.
think
It's a good drink. I like it.
Jamie's fiance that she's her place turned me on to it. Damn good.
The grist mill.
Damn good. The grist mill. Yep, gotta love the grist mill.
That's funny. Last night you had your grist mill glass.
I did for my bourbon.
Yeah, yeah. Carrying around the wedding. That was awesome.
Was that me and you that said?
Yeah, there were some nice speakers in the hall.
And
Oh my God! Yes.
Matt goes, "Hey, should we go get Tony and do the head nod?"
Yeah, there were some nice Bose speakers that would be great for down here even. We gave Tony the head nod,
Yeah.
but for whatever reason, it didn't work.
Deer and headlights.
Yeah, you didn't steal them.
Yeah.
That's too big.
But if they're smaller, he'd have had them.
Right. He'd be sitting in the studio right now.
And very expensive too. I'm not going to do something like that.
They anything Bose is expensive. And I'm a big Bose fan. I got a lot of Bose stuff, but
Yeah, you do.
I'm starting to wonder if it's even worth it. Like one of my Echoes doesn't. My Bose home Echo doesn't work.
What?
Like you can talk to it, but I can't use any of the controls up top or anything.
Really?
And it was out of warranty when it happened, so that kind of pissed me off.
Well, I know like a lot of audiophile people do not like Bose.
Yeah, because they manufacture the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, I know.
Right.
I've done a lot of reading on that, but I like it.
There you go.
I think it sounds good. I think.
If it's good for you, then who cares?
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
All
Fuck
right,
'em.
Where are we at, Tony or Jamie? Do we want to play the second song and then get into a little bit of what happened last night and a little bit more? But
Yeah.
all right, why don't we do that? Why don't we play the second song and we'll go from
What do you
there.
want to hear?
All right. Yeah, let's hear another song. Let's hear a Trapdoor, man. I love Trapdoor. It's a good song, man. Off their debut album, self-titled. It's pretty badass too, man.
Saw a little demo in the truck tonight. Looks like a little muddy witch just tried to give up the fight. With a bottle of pills and a loaded mind. Too many problems, too little time. The ride was going too fast and it just wouldn't end. And what can I say to you, my friend, my friend, my friend? You find a way to kill the pain. You come back around and you see that nothing is gonna change. You plan to leave this world, but you didn't really know what you were headed for. You almost fell through the trapdoor.
Oh, yeah, baby. Love it, man. Trapdoor by Saturnine. God, hello.
Very, very punk.
I love it, man.
like it,
I
yeah,
love
I
it,
like
dude.
it.
You know, I really
They're
do.
such good
Without,
guys.
like I said, without insulting them at all, because I don't mean any insult by this at all. But I love his voice. It takes me back to like Faster Pussycat
Yeah.
style music.
Yeah, I heard it in that
with some
song 'cause you
punk.
said that prior to us
Yeah.
going on there.
Yeah, that's
and,
good stuff, man.
When I was listening to that song, I'm like, okay, I hear exactly what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, their CDs are freaking awesome. It's
They're really does.
Definitely
It's
check
putting a
them out.
smile on my face. I'm glad you picked these guys.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause I was going
man.
to suggest them, and they're They're good guys.
Yeah, no,
Just
man.
takes me back.
And good music too. I mean, very good music too. I mean, very.
Yep.
I mean, so
Yeah, we saw him in Sandusky, open up
it's-
for Skid Row.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you this. When we saw him open up for Bret Michaels, no, we missed him.
Yeah, we did.
And so I saw him afterwards. I said, did you guys play Look What the Cat Dragged In? And they said, no, we had a list of songs that we couldn't play.
Right.
And that was one of them.
Oh, of course.
I was like, but you had rights to it. He's like, yeah, we didn't want to get into a pissing match with Bret.
I don't blame him.
It's his song.
You're right. Yeah, that would be kind of weird anyway. But yeah,
So they're not allowed to play it live, or they
Not-
just weren't-
not-
not why
Now when
Bret
you open up
Michaels.
for Bret Michaels.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
So, well, and that's probably what got him that gig, right?
No.
The fact that these
Who
guys
knows?
covered us.
I don't know. Troy says that they're good. They're a good slot band. I mean,
Yeah.
they fit in good on bills
Yeah.
and stuff with rock bows.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, had a very, very big event happen last night.
Yes, I did.
We did.
Yeah.
You
Whitney
did.
got married. Yeah,
Who got married?
My oldest daughter, Whitney.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, she got
Woohoo!
married. Yep. Pretty excited. Everything went smooth, man.
Yeah. Congratulations, Papa.
Thank you.
It was a very nice
Thank you.
wedding. It was. I was excited to see how you were going to do officiating.
Oh yeah, being I was an ordained minister to marry them to. Yeah,
Well, you're not an ordained minister.
whatever. It's my license.
You're ordained to marry people.
Yeah, but not a minister.
Actually,
My
I can
God.
I can actually perform all kinds of different shit. I got like a whole book of all this great stuff I can do that I'm never
Really?
gonna do. Oh
Really?
fuck yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So,
Like
yeah,
what? What's some of the stuff? Your special powers now?
I can bippity boppity boo and turn you into a leprechaun.
Oh my god!
Wait, you didn't already do
Shut
that?
up! Oh my god! I knew that was coming.
Anyways, yeah. So it was. I was a nervous fucking wreck, and I know that everybody keeps telling me there's no way that I was because I did fairly well on that. But I'm telling you, I was nervous as fuck, man. I mean,
well, you could tell you were nervous. You did use some wrong words in a couple of places. I know
Yeah.
you were worried about me
yes.
back there critiquing you.
Yeah.
But there was a couple times like, oh, and I looked at Jen. I go, he said the wrong word there.
Yeah.
he didn't use that word right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you did good. First of all, when you walked out the aisle with her, because you walked her down the aisle,
Yeah.
and then you put on your officiating hat and you
Right.
did that.
How did that work?
What we did was at the rehearsal, I talked to Jen about this like a week before rehearsal, and the DJ is different, so I really didn't want DJ Hee Haw to be up there.
Oh my God.
You did not just say that.
Oh my God.
So
Shout out to your brother-in-law Bird for that.
I didn't know how this was going to go because I think everyone was going to forget somebody has to say who gives this woman to marry this man.
Right.
So at the rehearsal, I walked up to Whitney and asked Whitney that I thought that her stepfather should do that job.
Yeah,
because-
I thought that was cool that you had him up there to do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That was
And I
really
would asked him, and he was blown away. I mean,
Yeah.
he was literally blown away that.
And I didn't know if he'd be able to even do that because
he
he
was-
broke down when you guys walked in
yeah,
the
he was
door.
crying. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
crying. I was like,
Wow.
man,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
But yeah, so Jamie opens up the door, and I look, because of course you're looking back. So at this point, the bride is coming, so everybody stands and looks back. And the minute that door, it was kind of cool. They had this curtain that went up,
Yeah.
so you didn't see them while they were inside. Then the curtain went up and the doors opened and they walked out. So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool.
yeah.
And the minute the doors open, all of a sudden Jamie just burst into tears. I was like, oh my God, he's not going to be able to do this. There's no way he's going to be able to do
Wow.
this. I didn't realize at the time why he started crying.
I was gonna say,
Was
do you
that
know?
overwhelming? Like,
No.
Yeah.
The thing is that we had a runway that was like a carpet runway,
yeah.
and when you walked out the double doors, no one else was able to see it because once they were all the whole wedding party was in their position, they pulled that cover off, and then there was another runway under it. And when I walked out, in like a really fancy calligraphy like type writing, it said, "Daddy, on all the walks of life we've done together, this one's my favorite walk."
Oh shit.
I fucking bawled.
Wow.
And I literally told Whitney, I go, I fucking hate you. She's like, Dad. I go, I'm marrying you. I can say that. I told you I don't want to cry going down the aisleway. And I was a fucking mess.
Yeah,
And,
you did.
I'm looking I'm seeing Brad balling, and I'm seeing.
Brad wasn't just balling. And Brad said this to me last night. He goes, I'm never going to live this down, am I? I'm like, no. Because Brad was not only bawling.
Yeah, he was
He
whimpering.
was shaking
Yeah,
like,
oh, yeah.
this is
yeah.
horrible, but he was shaking like Michael J. Fox.
Yeah,
Oh my God!
That's
Wow.
too soon.
He was shaking like crazy.
Yeah, he was nervous.
Yeah.
And for all good nervouses, nervouses, but being a good nervous, it wasn't like a bad nervous, but he
Right.
was. Yeah. When we did the Unity, I did a sand Unity, and I was like, damn, dude. I was thinking to myself, boy, I hope you make it in the glass. But no,
I didn't think he was going to get
her.
a ring on. He was shaking
Yeah,
so
no,
bad.
yeah. That
Break your
was.
finger getting it out.
That's
But yeah.
I tell you what, man. I will say this, man. He is a true gentleman, and I can't be happier for my daughter to find someone like him. And
Oh man,
and he is seriously. I love him. I've loved the kid since he's been born. I mean, it's special for me because I watched him grow up as well as Scott watched Whitney and Adrian in Arizona and growing up and stuff as being friends with each other and stuff. But he really, truly is an amazing guy. I mean, he really is.
He is. I've talked to him a couple times. I like
he
him a
really
lot.
he cherishes your daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, she's on the pedestal.
Yeah. I will say now, you started walking down the aisle and you started bawling. And again, Jen had seen that because
Jen
she was
knew it.
right.
Your
my
wife.
Jen.
Oh, okay.
She was sitting right on the aisle so she could read it. I didn't know there was anything written on it.
Right.
So Jen knew it. I didn't. But you started walking down. I go, oh my God, because you were like, I've never seen you cry like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's not going to be able to do this.
gonna
He's
be a
not
mess.
going to be able to officiate. There's no way.
Yeah.
And you got up there and it was like a light switch.
Yeah.
You totally went from bawling to totally composed.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell you were a little nervous, but you were composed.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. I thought, okay, he's only halfway through it. He's still going to break down.
Yeah.
And you never did. You
No.
did amazing throughout it.
Whitney did not cry a whole lot up there, and I kind of made sure I made eye contact with everyone out there as well,
So,
not just
right.
focusing on Whitney,
Yeah.
because that probably would have made me cry a little bit more.
Right,
And she,
right. No, Brad cried way more than she did.
yeah.
I cried at my wedding too.
Yeah.
When
I did too.
When they let me see her, it was crazy. They had this thing set up where I got to go out back and see her, and they unveiled my daughter. And when she brought me in there and to do that deal, I had to walk backwards and eyes closed, blindfolded and shit, And then they said, "Okay, 1, 2, 3, turn around," and I turned around. And I seen her, and I was like, it was so crazy because it was like all joy, and I'm like, oh my God, you look gorgeous, you're so beautiful, and I hugged her and stuff, and I start walking towards her, and in the bouquet was like the card, Ace of Hearts, which was my grandma Rosie's favorite card. My grandma
shit.
Hallbison, yeah, it's in her bouquet. And I fucking seen that, started bawling. I was like, oh, man. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is not going to be good. I'm too emotional. I'm going to ruin this. And I kept telling myself, get it done. Get it fucking done. You can do this. You can do this. So.
No, I look forward to that day I get to do that for my daughter.
Yeah.
But I would never be able to do the officiating part. I would not make it through it.
That was a unique thing to even have happen.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
giveaway and then
that
officiate.
was really would I'd have to tell her no because I know I wouldn't make it through it.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
Good
at
job,
how-
Jay.
Well,
how
you let me
held
know,
it
man,
together.
because, when Tess wants to get married,
There you go.
I'm licensed, brother.
Man, there you go.
I can do it short and sweet, or I can do
But
it long.
is that forever? or-
Forever.
Really?
No
yes,
kidding?
Yes,
Wow.
after fucking asshole Ross fucking LaRose fucking denied me, and I got it all straightened out real quick.
That's good.
How long did it take you? I was thinking about that.
I was worried, so when I called the office and I was very mad, they told me, well, you can do it online, like tonight.
Yeah.
And I was like,
We talked about the last
I
podcast.
didn't know that. So it was automatic.
Oh,
I got
okay.
my license.
So, like-
I got my license. They said I can print that out, take that to the courthouse if the other one don't show up in time. But the other one came like within a
Good.
week.
Okay.
Because FedEx didn't touch it.
No, that was very cool.
So
Yeah.
did Whitney know that you were in danger?
And she listened to the podcast.
Oh God!
But they listened to the. I talked to Brad about this.
That's good
They
shit.
listened to the podcast just like the week before,
Oh.
and Brad said he was relieved after listening to the podcast because one of the things that I asked Jamie, I go, "So is JpH going to make an appearance?" And he goes, "Not till the reception." And Brad said, "I was relieved when he said that."
Oh, you should. I wish we could have recorded the rehearsal. I was fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I was great.
Brad goes, you know what, fucker? Just get this shit out of your self system today. Because you cannot do this tomorrow. I'm like, okay, ladies and gentlemen, and forehead. He's like, I'm fucking serious.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That was good shit, man.
Yeah, it was a good wedding. Very good wedding. Happy for Whitney and congratulations, Whitney and Brad.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah. It was a good wedding reception.
It was.
yeah. It was, and I showed up late because I had 2 weddings that day. So,
I don't know. You pulled that off, dude. That's fucking
dude,
badass.
it was a long day of
It's a
wedding.
long fucking day of wedding and meeting people and eating.
Right, and things just happened just right. Where Whitney's wedding was early enough that we
Yeah.
could go to hers.
Yeah.
We actually ran to 818 and had a beer between
Nice.
the 2 weddings, and we went to to my cousin's wedding, watched that, and then from there, well, her wedding right from there, I think we went to the rehearsal, the reception,
Yeah.
and ate there. Spent about 2 hours there. Got to Whitney's about 8. Got 2 hours in there, so
Yep.
it really worked out kind of perfect. It would have been nice. It would have been nice because there's people at both receptions I really wish I would have got to hang out with and talk to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it would have been nice to be able to hang at the reception a
Yeah.
little bit longer on each side.
Yeah.
But it worked out well. I mean, we got it done, and
That's
but when we
pretty cool.
first got those invitations, we were like, I wasn't because Jen handles all that stuff, and she's like, she goes, bad news. I go, what? She goes, Whitney and Bailey's wedding are on the same day. I'm like, are you kidding me? She goes, don't worry. I think we can manage both of them. And, Jen's
Oh, yeah.
organized. So,
Yeah.
so we were able to pull it both off. It was very nice.
Oh, I forgot what I almost did yesterday.
Yeah.
It was because Whitney's wedding was at 2:00, right?
Yeah.
So like it was 5 till 2,
Oh, yeah.
and so I told Tina, I was like, oh, it's
Crashed
5
the wedding.
It's 5 till, and she's like, yeah. I was like, all right, I'm gonna call Jamie in 10 minutes. She goes, you're gonna what? I was like, I'm gonna call Jamie at 5 minutes after 2 and say, and if he answers, I can say, don't forget to turn your phone on vibrate.
Oh! Oh!
She said, you are not doing that. She goes,
Didn't matter.
that'd be the meanest, dickest thing if you had
No.
ever
You
do that."
totally should have done that.
It wouldn't have mattered. My cell phone was in the dressing room, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. No cell phones were allowed to be on anybody in the wedding. So
That's a good rule.
But I
That was a
did,
good rule, yeah.
I did have that thought, and I vocalized it.
No.
She,
Go ahead.
no, I mean, she shut it down really quick.
I will say there was one mistake in the wedding, and Whitney and Brad aren't going to agree with this.
oh,
But you know what the mistake was?
that I didn't win.
No.
No.
That they had their dog in the wedding. It's a cute idea in theory, but that dog flipped out when it saw those
Trust me,
people,
I
man.
fucking know.
It drug you through the
It
freaking
dragged
room.
me through the goddamn Neely Center because my shoes were so slippery.
Yes. So just like the door that they walked through, I didn't even know what was going on. They open up the door and there's this dog, and the dog
It's freaking out.
So you're going from the Neely Center to outside was where the aisle, and that's where everyone's sitting. The dog saw the people
And the music.
and music
Yeah.
and flipped out. It wanted nothing to do with it. So it starts dragging Jamie back inside,
I mean, you gotta remember, it's like a Marmaduke dog. It's
It
not
is.
like it's a little tiny.
Really
dragging him through the chairs
Yeah,
and
so
the
I'm like,
tables.
I'm like, Link, stop right now. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, he did not want any part
poor
of that.
guy.
Brad came out.
Brad had to come from the
Yeah.
podium
Yeah.
and get the dog and pull him down the aisle.
No kidding.
Once Brad got him, he
Yeah, he
settled
was fine.
down.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but
Right.
he wasn't having any part of it when Jamie was
No,
controlling him.
I'm like, this is fucking just great.
They say don't
it was
have
funny.
kids or dogs in weddings.
Yeah,
Because,
Yeah, normally kids are cute.
yeah. And
Normally
the
dogs are
flower
cute.
girl was very cute. I thought that was cute. She just came out
was. Yeah, Leo's daughter, Leo and Matt. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a ham.
Yeah.
Oh, walking in on the reception is like, that girl is full of sass right
Oh
there.
man, I tell you, she is, man. That's good stuff, man. You got to see some of the videos and stuff she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
Awesome.
I was very disappointed. I lost the intro, and I thought my intro was the best. They had the contest. Whoever had the biggest reaction got $100.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was kind of disappointed in there. I freaking being as I married them, I surprised them when it was time to enter, into the reception. I bought a priest outfit. And I put it on, and the DJ played "Mr. Tinker Train" by Ozzy Osbourne. I come in with my sunglasses and everything. It was great, man. Freaking rocked it, man. That was the best intro, man. I got robbed.
Who had the best?
My freaking daughter Adrian and Prince, they had it because they gave her a White Claw, and we emptied it out and filled it full of fruit juice. So when Adrian came in, she acted like she cracked it open and then drank the whole thing, and bam. And Prince was head down on one leg, and she was sitting on her knee as they're drinking it, and it was just like everybody went crazy. And I'm like, that's fake. I come in with a priest outfit on.
It was a
Ozzy.
fake priest outfit.
I married them. No, it wasn't. I'm allowed to wear that now legally.
Oh my God. I don't know if that's the case, but
Pretty sure it's in that book.
Where's your next Cheap Thrill show?
December 12th, or I'm sorry, December 18th at Plaza.
Okay. You're going to wear it then? Wear it then is what I'm saying.
I may wear it on my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be wearing it.
It's your
I'll
sister's
wear-
birthday?
What's that?
You gonna wear it at your sister's birthday?
Oh yeah, I'll probably do that. Yeah.
I will say at the reception, Jamie stayed true to his word.
JpH showed up, motherfucker.
Not only did he show up, but he always had a bourbon with his beer.
Yeah, I did, baby.
He did.
Man. I got a special bottle of Blanton's. Thank you to a very good friend of mine, Timmy Swartz. Thank you, brother. Love
Oh,
you.
good old Timmy.
But yeah,
I can't believe. Okay, if Timmy ever listens to this,
he does actually.
fuck you, Timmy.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Saying that it was my idea to act like he was pouring it down the toilet. That was his
Yeah,
idea.
that's what he told
That
me.
was his
Whoa,
idea.
Whoa. Wait, you got to fill us in here because I don't know. I'm sure the listeners don't know.
Okay, well, I was talking to Timmy before he got together with Jamie, and he goes, I got him this bottle of Blanton's. He's like, it's not a big deal. It's not worth $50. It's hard to get. So, like, Timmy has connections because he's a beer distributor.
Right.
And so he's like, I just sent him a picture like I'm pouring it down the toilet. I was like, dude, that's a great idea. Do it. And so today Timmy said it was my idea that he should act like he's pouring it down the toilet and send him a picture.
Maybe he said Tony wanted me to dump this down the toilet. I think that's what he said.
Oh, Jesus. The truth shall set you free, JpH.
You still wanted to dump my bottle down the toilet, asshole.
I said to act like it, not to do it.
He told me that you still wanted him to do it.
Whatever.
That's a pretty dumb
God.
story. But yeah, no man, the reception was a good time. I am very embarrassed that I took my clothes off. I don't even remember that.
All right. Well, so what?
Oh,
you
no,
there?
no.
Was you there for that?
Yeah, I was there for that.
I was not there for
I
that.
was informed that this morning, and I was like, "What?" And Adrian's like, "Yeah, you just took your clothes off." I was like, "I don't understand." Like naked? Jen goes, "Oh no, you kept your underwear on."
Yeah, and your shirt.
She goes, "Then you decided to change clothes." I
Well,
was
because
like,
no, to your defense,
"Yeah,
they were asking for your tux. They were asking for your clothes because they had to go back to whatever. Everybody was changing their clothes. You just didn't do it in the bathroom. You just did it right there.
Adrian goes, "Yeah, Dad, you were taking your shirt and whipping around your head to the
Oh,
music."
I didn't
my
see that
God.
part.
And I'm like,
Oh, my
"Wow,
God.
I can't believe this really happened."
God.
I don't remember that part.
And DJ Hee-Haw got mad because you upstaged him.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Was you there for the Thunderstruck?
No, but Tony told me
Jesus.
about it.
That's a fucked up game, man. Hey, anybody that plans on getting married and the DJ has this idea.
There was a game. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
Thunder-
okay, go ahead. I assume it was a shot for each time they said it.
You had to drink your beer. You had beers. They put a case of beers in front of everybody.
Okay.
And basically the Thunderstruck song started up. And the very first guy, the best man starts first. This is not a good game. Do not do this.
I've heard about games similar to this.
And then the song starts, and as soon as the very first thunder starts, you drink until the next thunder comes, and then you stop, and the next person goes.
Oh.
I got stuck in the fucking solo.
Oh, no. Oh,
3
no.
fucking beers, dude.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit! I'm dying because I know the words of the song, and it's a long ways before they say thunder again.
I'm guessing.
Whoa, really? I thought.
I'm guessing that they pre-planned that. Someone probably counted out how many times and sat you in that spot.
No, they called my name up there. I just walked up there and just fit in somewhere.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a break where it goes into like 2 of the verses before they say a thunderstruck again. He got fucking screwed bad, man.
It should be. Go the turn and take like either down a beer or a shot every time it's said. Like go around the circle. That's what it should have been.
Yeah, I've heard of a game where every time they say thunder, everybody drinks, but not like that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You do it until the next person says thunder.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was crazy. That was great for like Gene and all them guys that thunder, thunder. Oh, I'm done. Oh, I'm done. I'm like, and I'm so stupid. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be easy. And then I started thinking, like, oh fuck, there comes a break now. Oh God, hurry up! Please hurry up! Please hurry up! I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be fucked.
Now wait a minute.
Oh, it's bad.
Is that the way that it was played, or that's the way you wanted to play it?
I did not want to play it.
I want to drink this whole beer.
Motherfucker, I about passed out after that 3rd beer in a row, man. Oh, it was bad. Oh, that was really
That is
bad.
bad.
That was not good.
tough.
So don't do that ever.
No. I was talking about how the DJ he had a personality, but he's like trying to like make it about him. I thought. Jeez.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the mother and daughter or father and daughter dance. I picked a song, "You're Gonna Miss This" by Trace Atkins. It's a country song.
You got to pick that?
Yeah, she asked me what song you wanted to dance to.
Okay.
Yeah. Why?
Well, like, I had to pick it,
Okay.
and I was racking my brain trying to think of something to do.
I love that song, and I'm an idiot. I'm a nerd. Okay, I love music. I'm a nerd. I love music. It's just me.
Well, now I feel
A lot of times I use music for outlets. You know, if I'm going through shit or if I just need to clear my mind and stuff. There are like probably 15, 20 songs that I look up and play just to kind of. I use that as like, I don't want to say like therapy or nothing, but I use it for just an outlet. You know, that song means the world to me. I mean, it's so well written. Just basically saying you're going to miss this. Life goes by so fast. You're going to wish these days didn't pass. I mean, it's just so cool. It's a really good song. And he's talking about his daughter in the whole song about, missing his daughter and then seeing his daughter going through raising kids and, her moving on and him knowing his time's running out with age and stuff. So I love the song. So I picked the song.
Okay.
And it's again, I love the fucking song. But the whole time I started getting worried because I'm like, okay, this is gonna be another goddamn tearjerker. She's gonna start crying. So
she's gonna start crying.
Right. And then I'm gonna bawl like a freaking 2-year-old.
Yep.
However, the whole time I distracted her by talking, and I didn't stop talking the entire time. And but it worked. It worked. Or we didn't have that moment at all. But I mean, I told her how beautiful she was and how lucky she was to have everybody here for her, and everything went so well, and so proud of her and Brad and shit. And so it was kind of cool. But yeah, I did get to pick the song. Yeah, it just was that song.
Now I feel bad.
Why is that?
Because I didn't consult my mom when we did that. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't ask what song you wanted to dance to.
Oh, well, I didn't mean for that to happen. You just kind of like dug your own hole.
Well, it's like, wait a minute, because we actually were at breakfast with my brothers, and I was like, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
All right.
I was like, I think I have a couple ideas. They're like, okay, so we did Stand By Me.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah.
Well, that's a good song.
It's a great song.
I
So,
love that
and
song,
that is my mom. So,
Hell yeah. Cool as shit, man.
yep. And then she couldn't take it too serious, so we really started getting goofy with it. So, it was fun.
Yeah, your mom's awesome.
So, I know. She's really awesome.
So crazy how I met Jane.
Yeah.
I think we
Did you-
got to hear this.
Did you ever hear that story about
No,
that, man?
I don't think I have.
Jesus Christ.
Really? We didn't
Like
talk-
I've like throughout the years of us being friends, I've always seen Tony's mom, but never was like ever formally introduced, you know. And
To be honest, I don't think I've ever been formally introduced. Maybe it's just the way Tony handles things.
That could be.
well,
That really could be.
I'm gonna tell you what, Tony should probably not do that anymore because I'm gonna tell you what, the two of us got to know each other real quick.
Oh boy.
Yeah. This goes back to just being stupid and shit, and just
Well,
and voicing my opinion and not even paying attention. And again, this is what we talked about not too long ago on one of the podcasts about people online and you know how it's either black or white and there's no in between, and it's like this is where we're at now in this world. And this was a few years ago, so I was there way before the world's there now. But
oh my God, the
But,
world
yeah, so-
finally caught up to me.
Leave it to JpH to have that big of a head to think that way.
well, yeah, wait till you hear this one. So this was probably every bit of 5 years ago, if not more. And I was on Facebook scrolling around, and there was some argument with people going back and forth. So I jumped in on the argument because I wanted to voice my opinion because I thought some of the argument was stupid. I really honestly can't remember the argument. And this person said, well, you know, they tagged you with the highlights your name and stuff, you know, so you make sure you know that they're talking. And said, Jamie Halbert, you need to know your facts before you start talking. And I said, well, Jane Orndorff, maybe you got to fucking worry about yourself and not me.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like done and stuff. And I think Leslie called
Yes.
me. Yeah, Leslie called me.
She called you, or she said on something. She said something on Facebook.
No, I think she sent a text. Did you ever text me or called me?
No, she said it on Facebook.
Be careful, Jamie. That's my mom.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So then I reached out to Tony because I'm like, hey, man. And he didn't know. And he's like, what's up?
No, because we were at a
hadn't seen
family
it.
gathering.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Oh.
is this?
Yeah.
I'm like, is this Jane? Is this Jane related to you? He goes, that's my mom. And first thing out of my mouth is like, well, it's not Taylor. So then I click on it and I'm looking. I'm like, oh my god! Like it's the whole clan around here in this picture.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I apologize. I apologize, Tony. Apologize to Leslie. And then,
By the way, for the record, it's Leslie, not Leslie. There's no Z in there. And let me tell you,
it's just like Hillary never left.
no. Let me tell you something funny right there. Let me stop this right now and tell you something funny right there.
This is just-
So, like, no, this is not stupid.
I didn't say it was stupid.
I
was
heard
gonna
you.
say no. I was gonna say this is going down a boring road.
No, it's not.
All right.
My sister was dating this guy, and
Me?
his
Oh,
no,
I thought you said this guy. I'm like, what?
no, was dating this
Oh.
guy, and he was calling her Leslie, and we're at a family gathering, and Art, under his breath, but make sure this guy could hear it, said, "It's pretty fucked up. He can sleep with her, but he can't get her name right."
I love art.
And then after that, he started calling her Leslie.
Well, she never invites me into anything. It's always Brent that does the inviting. So I'm sorry I spelled your name wrong. Maybe invite me over and I'll get it right.
You don't spell anything right. What are you talking
There seems
about?
to be a theme with the Taylor clan not inviting you to anything.
I know.
That's not true at all. The pumpkin keg is this Sunday.
Did you invite him to that?
No.
I was gonna
I
do
knew
that.
about it. We knew about it.
Of course.
I was going to
I'm
wait
sure-
for
We were
just
today.
talking about
I'm
it
sure.
the other day, as a matter of fact.
Cameron's and his neighbors and somebody else knows all about
Cameron's
it too.
and his neighbors.
Yeah, I'm sure all kinds of people knew.
You seriously haven't been invited to that?
No,
till now?
I was going to tell you
Oh
today.
my God.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was going to tell you today.
God, I love doing this podcast. I always find out what I'm never
If we
invited
weren't
to.
doing the podcast, you probably wouldn't have got the invite.
I
No, I
wouldn't
was
know what
waiting
shit
for it.
goes on.
Well, why send out shit when you're gonna be here?
That's weird.
Well, I knew about it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, how'd Matt know about 2 weeks ago if he's going to be here in 2
And
weeks?
we weren't even the podcast.
Yeah.
No, but where were we 2 weeks ago?
You were at my house.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. I wasn't around Jamie. I knew Jamie's been busy, so I think the last thing on his mind is worrying about pumpkin keg.
Well, I'm not now because I'm not invited. So.
Yeah, you are invited.
I'm not taking a guilt
Don't
invite.
be. It's not a guilt invite. You call me sensitive.
I'm a delicate flower, fucktard.
Oh yeah, you are. You're brittle, like Dave Chappelle says. Have you guys watched? Okay,
I haven't, but I,
hate
heard it's
him.
very good. What?
I can't stand him.
no, you got to watch this last one. He sets a lot of shit straight. I mean, it's
This
good.
is so stupid.
I'll have to watch. I wanted to watch it when I saw it was out, but I just haven't.
I
had time.
did love the fucking commercial leading up to the show. Have you seen the commercial?
I
that
don't
the,
believe I have.
Oh,
What
it's
commercial to what show?
driving the old Ford pickup truck, and it's showing it going down a cornfield, like going down a road with all this cornfield and stuff. And Morgan Freeman's like, Dave Chappelle has been around for a long time. He's like giving like all kinds of props and everything, and he's like, when his new show debuts, will it be the? And it's like just like giving you like different bullshit, leading up to the show and stuff. And then he stops, and then he goes, Dave Chappelle, and he goes, all of a sudden, it goes inside the truck, and there's Dave Chappelle and fucking Morgan Freeman, and Dave Chappelle goes, "Will you shut the fuck up, Morgan Freeman?" he goes, "I'm sorry, Dave." He goes, God damn it!
I'll have to
Oh,
look
dude,
that
it's
up.
fucking hilarious. That's good shit. I don't know, man. I never liked his. I liked his stand up, but I never liked his TV show he had on
Well, this
fucking
is
Comedy
Really?
Central.
How do you not like the Chappelle? Oh my god, that
I thought it was
Chappelle
just
show.
stupid, man.
Oh,
it's
stupid funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I just,
It
Well,
was
this
great.
is stand up that's the show that's on Netflix.
It's
Well,
on stand-up,
I do gotta
yeah.
tell you, his early stand up, I really was okay.
I don't know that I ever saw his early stand. I didn't start watching until Chappelle's show.
Yeah. And like that stuff was okay, but this most recent one is really it's poignant for everything,
Okay.
for
I'll
life
take
in
a look
general.
at it.
So
I could try it again, I guess. But
Yeah, I think he's hilarious.
I did laugh my ass off with that Morgan Freeman. That was good
Yeah.
shit. Especially when he said, "Will you shut the fuck up, Morgan Freeman?" I don't know. I guess I never.
Yeah, you
got
got to
to
check it out. You check out if Tony's saying this latest one's good. Check that one out. I know I watched his previous ones and they were pretty good. And we were talking about before the podcast. You haven't watched news in forever. And
Oh, no.
I haven't.
we
either.
haven't either.
Yeah.
And I haven't either. And but on Facebook, I saw there was some sort of controversy about his most recent one.
Yeah, and actually, it's funny because like if you watch it longer, like if you watch just a snip bit,
God damn, Hillary.
that is the problem. You said it. Don't blame Hillary for your
I'm
mistakes.
blaming the correction queen.
No, because we already joked about it beforehand. But anyways, if you take any of that stuff out of context, people have said it forever. You can make anything look bad.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
So
So that's all it was. I mean,
Yeah.
I saw that stuff on Facebook that people were mad and wanted to cancel. I'm like, first of all, he's a comedian.
yes,
He's going to say stuff that gets people to laugh.
yep.
And some people might be offended by it, but he's a damn comedian. You know, we've had that all our lives.
Right. That's the thing. And like, there's always social talk in some of that stuff. Too.
Right, yes.
Look at George Carlin.
That's-
how
that's-
many George Carlin stuff is coming back now, like, quote unquote, to haunt
Right.
us.
And the social part of it is what makes it funny, because when someone actually says it out loud, we realize how stupid we're being.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's how I've always looked at it. Like they're just pointing out the fact that some things that we do are pretty stupid.
Yeah. And like, on this special, he just sets like a lot of stuff straight, and like that's why it's called like, what is it? The Goodbye? What? Not like the last one.
I don't even know what it was called.
It
I
might
just
be
saw
like
it.
his last special for Netflix for a while, but like he's just like basically like, this is why I said this. I'm done. Good night. That's kind of how it is. It's pretty good. It just sets a
I'll
lot
have
of
to
stuff
watch it.
straight.
Yeah,
So
check it out.
that's the way I took it.
Yeah.
Some people are like, oh my god, so rude. But he called people brittle. And that's how Jamie was being right now.
Well,
so.
and people are brittle right now. I mean, it's ridiculous. But we're starting to.
We are really
starting
starting to. Yeah, we're supposed to be fun.
Yeah, we're supposed to be out of
We've
politics.
lost the whole point of if you don't like it, don't listen to it.
Right.
Now everything's like it doesn't matter. You know, I'm still upset that this was said. It's like,
Right.
man, it's weird.
Right.
It's just
It is. Can't we all just get along?
I
Rodney
like
King
to.
said it best.
I mean, I'm a lovable guy, man. I mean, but you know,
Right.
one thing. My friends Greg and Emily, they went somewhere in Ohio, and he lives in Ohio.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and
Yellow
they
Springs.
were actually at the city he was at, and actually seen him
Oh,
walking
really?
down the street. Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
they saw him.
that's fucking great. Swear to God.
I've been to that city.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
he
pretty
owns
cool.
a big farm there or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's originally from Ohio, I think.
I think so.
I don't know, but yeah, they seen
So-
him there.
Anyhow.
Well, like, Ohio guys, Chuck Rainey, who's from Ohio.
Ooh, who's that?
He's going to be at the Midwest Rhythm Summit.
That's great. Who is he?
He's the bass player. He's been in every Jackson 5, Aretha Franklin.
Oh, okay.
So when I met him, he was talking about all these people from Ohio and everything. He lives in Texas now. It's just the weather. He's older. Like
Yep.
he's in his 80s now, I think. And yeah, he said that he loves Ohio. He's talking about all the people that are from Ohio or have lived in Ohio.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
he didn't bring up Dave, but
Or me.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
God,
What?
wow.
I'm in Ohio. Just ask YouTube.
Oh,
They
jeez.
fucking know me.
Ask YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, they fucking know me. Cocksuckers. I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says "Fuck YouTube." Lupe can make that. Hey, Lupe, you listen to this? Tell me how much it would cost me to get a T-shirt shipped up here from Columbus. I want the YouTube logo on it and just. Say,
But we
"Fuck
still
you."
broadcast on YouTube.
I understand that. I have a right to broadcast on that. So what's that mean?
I have a right to broadcast.
They have a right to shut you down, too.
Oh, I understand that.
You're really trying to make us go underground. So underground, nobody listens.
No,
What
I
are we
don't. I
doing here?
really felt bad. Like I said, when the few messages came in, and a few more came in, a few more came in, and it's like, oh my gosh, this upsets me. It's like
Well,
I don't want to discourage people that are.
Yeah,
that
you don't want to
use
discourage
YouTube.
people, but we have so many outlets. It's
I know.
redundancy,
Again, this is
Yeah.
other people, not
No,
me.
I know,
mean,
I
so
know.
whatever
But I
whatever
get
makes
it.
it work for them to get that product. I mean, that's but
Yeah.
And again, a lot of it is obviously the convenience of clicking on it and listening to
Yeah,
it, and
not
not
having
having
to
to
sign
set
up for an account.
sign up for something, give an email, and all that crap.
We should be more YouTube friendly, but like
We will be from here on out.
it is so hard to do audio, but then to sync this to video too.
Oh, video, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what YouTube
like I
is.
said, we talked about this a couple times. Like, probably the best thing for us would do is do like a Facebook Live in the group. Promote it, and there's over 300 members. I mean, it would at least be something a little different, where we wouldn't,
I think that the problem with, I guess it's not a problem because they can always watch it later, is when we're doing Facebook Live,
yeah.
No editing.
they're not necessarily going to watch it live, because who wants to sit around and watch us idiots on the time that we've chosen that they might be busy with something else?
Right.
Yeah, but they still can go back and watch the live video and actually see this too.
Right.
Yeah, so
Well, then they can see what's in the super secret location.
that's right.
Super secret.
We'll wait for the
Location.
studio to be finished. It's very exciting going on in here. What Tony's got going on in the studio, he's actually transforming this into a recording studio for a band that actually can be in their own room and have his own controlled studio separate. So
Yeah,
it's looking
that's
pretty
been-
sweet so far, man. It's been in the works for quite a while. So
I mean, that was the goal,
yeah.
like since the beginning. But it's
Yeah.
like finally, like with everything else, like when you buy
Hey.
a new house and all the stuff you're doing, it's
That
like,
and dude, everything going on, man.
yeah,
just
it's
like
just
everything
like
else.
it's like all right, time to start making it happen. So you gotta make the time.
So Matt, we got a lot of stuff been going on and stuff besides Whitney's wedding. I just joined your new Facebook group.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Do we? I mean, that
Or not?
gets into the political side of it. I suppose we could talk about it quickly.
All right. Yeah.
I didn't even know about this group. I was not invited.
Yeah, well,
Wow. Well,
Join
you're
the-
out in Ballville.
So Mark, we went to a meeting recently over the summer. We have a river here in town, and it's a river that we enjoy a lot of boating and so forth on.
This douchey.
The Sandusky River,
Yep.
and an entity up within the Sandusky River decided they wanted to extend their no-wake zone so that people couldn't cut through a little channel and make it a little bit quicker for their commute to the bay. Obviously, it was met with a lot of negativity because
Resistance.
because they have their little no-wake area already, which no one liked because it's ridiculous to have it there. So when the water level got higher, as it has over the last few years, a lot of people were able to take a cut through the swamp and bypass their no-wake zone. Well, they didn't like that people were taking that cut and bypassing their no-wake zone. So they were able to sneak it past everyone else to get the no-wake zone extended, so you now couldn't cut through that swamp area.
Yeah.
So they had a meeting about it, and there was a lot of opposition there. I think they thought, wow, this is cool. Because
He did.
He did. He said, this is cool that we have all these people here. I mean, they weren't expecting that many people.
No, he got lynched.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did, because they did not realize that those people were there as opposition to that
Right.
no-wake zone.
Yeah. And it was kind of funny when we were walking in there. There was like, I don't know, maybe 30 seats. I maybe giving that a little bit.
Yeah, I think
one
that-
notebook pad and one pen, and about 50 or 60 of us waiting outside to get in.
Yeah.
They were not prepared for what.
Not at all.
and,
And
in his defense, I felt bad for him to a point because
Well,
no
why
one else.
just
I
was
agree.
him?
I agree, yeah.
Yeah, well, because nobody else had time.
Him who?
Montgomery.
Is
Yeah.
it like a trustee?
He's
Was
he
it
basically
so-
oversees that.
The
whole
Whiteman's
entity.
Conservancy.
Yeah, he's basically oversees
one
it.
person?
No, there's a
oversees it?
committee.
No,
No, there's
it's
a committee.
with the
And only
board
one
and
can make it to this meeting.
No, there.
Yeah.
For the Whiteman's part, there was three. It was him, the secretary, and I think the treasurer, Dave.
Who
Yeah.
has a voting? How many people have a voting voice?
Yeah, can't.
Well,
answer
first
that.
of all,
I don't know that.
First of all,
Well, okay, so is
hold
there
on,
a
hold
quorum
on,
for a
hang
vote?
on, hang on.
It had nothing to do with the vote.
Yeah, no voting. It's
They were
not-
there to tell us why this wake zone is getting to be done. We thought ODNR and the sheriff would be there.
Right.
That was not the case.
Yeah, it's just him.
So, it ended up being just him, and when people found that out, they were even more upset because they wanted to speak to ODNR
Yeah,
and the sheriff and say how they, because the people on the river were not given the option to say, no, we don't want this no wake zone extended. They just extended it. So anyhow, we go to this meeting. There's a lot of talk about this no wake zone, and he really got beat up. I mean,
Yeah, he did.
The crowd just turned on him, and I don't think he was expecting
For,
that.
for one guy, I feel bad for one guy to get beat up like that.
I
But
don't.
At the same time,
I don't because
I
he's trying
said
to
I
take
did a
advantage
little
of the
bit,
system.
but I agree with Matt. I did a little bit, but at the same time, you're going to lie in that bed that you made.
Yeah.
And that was the
He was trying to sneak this no wake zone in, and he got in trouble for
Yeah.
it. People were mad at him. So Mark came to me after the meeting. He said, "Hey, a lot of people weren't aware of this. We need to start a Facebook group."
Yeah, I wondered how it all started. I figured it had to be from the BS story that we were all told, you know,
Right.
about it was on the news and all in the
Right.
radio and shit and everything, and we missed the meeting supposedly.
Yeah. So basically, they went behind everyone's back, just went to ODNR, didn't have any public meetings that were announced, at least, about this extension of the no wake zone.
Yeah.
So Mark came to me and said, "Hey, I want to do a Facebook group so everybody's aware of what's going
Yeah.
on. Anybody that's on the opposition knows about it and they're aware of it." So
one person finds out, we can all find out.
right? So I created the Facebook group. We're just getting it started. There's 44 members on there. We don't want. I don't want to get into that. Never. I'm
No,
skip
you're
the
fine.
rest
You're
of
fine. No, you're fine.
it. We want certain people to be on this group. We don't
Yeah.
want people that are.
non-voters or
don't-
not interested parties.
Yeah, we want interested parties that are opposed to the no wake zone.
Yeah.
is the best way to put it, because we want our information on there so when a meeting's happening, all those people are aware that it's happening and they can show up. If there's any records collected, we want to make sure that it's posted on this Facebook group.
You want both sides of the argument just for discussion's sake?
No.
Nope.
No, because that's not the discussion will happen at the meetings.
Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't for them. This isn't for them. This is for us to be aware of what's going on with.
Because I'm finding out this now. I'm just trying to take it all in. So I'm just trying to.
So no.
Play devil's advocate.
No,
and ask
basically,
questions at the same
if you're a boater or a swimmer or someone that uses the river, and you want to you want to know what's going on, you don't want it to expand, and almost everyone that doesn't live there but doesn't want it. I mean,
right.
I mean, if you live there, obviously you make out huge because your water doesn't get ramped around and
erosion.
stuff. Yeah, but so what? There's freaking more than 90 people live on the river that have to pay for it out of their own pockets. So it's So if you want anything, check that out. What's
it's called the Opposition to Whiteman's. Hold on, Opposition to Whiteman's No Wake Zone.
Yeah.
You do have to know someone in the group,
Yep.
or you have to be opposed to the No Wake Zone to be added as a member.
Yeah.
There are a couple admins on there that can add you. So yeah, but it's not a page, a group for discussion.
Nope.
It's not a group
No.
for
It's
for
for-
Well,
an
obviously,
argument. of it.
with a
No.
name like that, I didn't know that was the name of
Yeah,
it.
it's not
ba-
a group for the discussion
No.
between the two parties. It's a group to make sure that those are opposed or aware of what's going on, and anything that
gets announced will be on there.
like some people ask for public records, so that'll be shared on there and things like that.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the only no wake zone now.
It's the only
Active.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
the Sandusky River. Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Actually, there is another one that's just not enforced.
And then
Where's the other
Where's the other one at? Because there's no other no wake zone.
Yeah, there is. It's just not enforced by the yacht club.
The Yacht
No,
Club,
that-
no,
no,
dude,
that's not a-
no, they did not get
that
nothing.
got shot down.
They got shot
We were
down.
on that
ODNR,
committee,
the whole Army Corps engineer, everyone backed out of that.
See,
Really?
That is
yes,
nothing.
that happened.
No.
We were involved in that
Yeah.
one too.
Yeah,
And that happened because the yacht club wanted a no wake zone. And they tried to do the same thing Whiteman's is doing, where they snuck it under the radar and get it passed. Well, people found out, and they had to start having public meetings, and it got knocked out. And
Yeah,
that's what
that's-
we're kind of trying to
the
do. here.
Yacht Club members can say whatever they want, but I'm telling you right now, at the Yacht Club meeting we were at, they brought that up and said, this is what happened at the Yacht Club because it was done correctly. The people had the voice, and this is not. You're doing this
Okay.
underhandedly. No,
I'm glad
but
we're talking about this right now because, like,
yeah, there's
uneducated people.
no, but no,
You know what I
there's
mean?
there is no
So-
way. There is a there's no.
I thought it was like recorded somewhere.
Nope.
And just not
There's
being
not a no wake
enforced.
zone there.
Okay.
In their little uppity up minds, they thought they were going to.
Yeah, that was
it.
about 25 years ago.
It was a long time. We had
went
wave
through
runners. back
we
then.
went through a lot of meetings at Sandusky Township over that until ODNR finally said, nope, there's too much opposition to it. We're not putting it up.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they would say that, like, if it was like for the benefit or whatever.
It
blah, blah,
was
blah.
it was for the benefit of the yacht
Club only. For
Yacht
their-
Club was
for
the
their
one that-
boats. That's it.
Yeah, they
Okay.
petitioned for that
Yeah.
no wake zone.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
No.
that's good. We're having this discussion.
Hell yeah. Speaking of boats, man, it sucks, man. We're pulling the docks
Season.
fucking Friday,
Yeah,
man. That
yeah.
sucks.
Pulling the docks. I got the jet ski out yesterday, and I still didn't get to ride that as much as I wanted to. I think we rode it 4 times this year. Life is so busy right now.
I didn't get my boat until the end of August, so I mean,
Yeah.
my boat was locked up getting work done for damn near the whole season. 'Cause
No,
it was so late.
wait. Your boat?
Yeah, my boat.
No. I thought it was Jay Hulbert's boat.
Jay Hulbert.
Oh man, what a story.
Yeah. Whose boat is it?
All right.
How did they get paid for?
Did you ever hear this story?
I did. Once I started
You
recollecting
you
it.
heard snippets of it.
No, once I started recollecting,
Yeah.
once I started recalling everything,
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it the easy way.
Yeah.
Once I started recalling everything, I put it all together. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. But yeah, let's tell the story because it's a freaking hilarious story.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't listen to this show. So, all right. So,
Okay,
a
add
couple
to the
years
page.
ago, I don't know, my speedboat had throttle issues and shit. So I took it up to up to Port Clinton to work at a marine place that works on boats.
Why didn't you want to plug the place?
Well,
I mean, they do good work.
All right,
and they did
do.
you right.
It's the best. They are the best. Mike's Dockside is by far the best in our area to work on boats. They are freaking top notch, top technology. They know their stuff. So, oh man, this is gonna make me sound very stupid. But in my defense,
only this moment.
This is what's going to finally do it.
So, oh man, a very good friend of mine who I have my boat at he's got multiple docks as well as your wave runners there as well. Built a few buildings for Mike's Dockside, so he's very close to the owners and the people that work there. And I was having problems with my throttle and my speedboat, and he called up Roy and talked to him over at Mike's Dockside. And he immediately diagnosed it over the phone, told him to bring it on up. So Mark, or my buddy, he brings it up. He takes it up. He goes, I'm going to take it myself. I'm going up there anyways. So he went up there, dropped it off, and then, hooked it all up, got it all straightened up. And then he said, hey, it's done. Come pick it up Friday. And I said, I would love to. It's the weekend. I think it was Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day weekend. Might have been Labor Day weekend. And we plan on going out in the water and stuff with it. And I was like, well, what time do you close? And they said they're closing at 3. And I'm like, I can't get there at 4:30. They said, don't worry about it. Just come and get it. The boat will be out in the lot. So I went and got it out in the lot, and I called my buddy up. And I'm like, hey, man, well, how much do I owe him? He goes, don't worry about it. They'll get with you. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, all right. So forever, I just didn't worry about it because they never sent me a bill.
Right.
No, but you did ask.
Yeah,
you
I
asked
know.
your buddy.
I know.
And he said, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Repeatedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my mindset, because I could see him doing this, and again, I didn't ask for this or expect it, but I just dismissed it as he paid for it, only because I can see him doing that.
Yeah. Mark's that type. Mark's the type of guy that will do anything for a friend.
He's
anything.
He's
it's crazy.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm ever so grateful for everything he's done for me and my family. And he's been there through a lot of my shit that I went through and stuff. And I love him. So, but
Great guy.
yeah, he is.
Great.
So, and again, I don't know why I just thought that, but that's what it was. So, we're at a fish fry that he had, and Mark's like, hey, man, I talked to Roy. You didn't pay the fucking bill. And I'm like, I didn't know. He goes, well, you got to pay it. I'm like, well, I didn't know. No one ever said nothing. I didn't know if you paid it. He's like, why would I pay it? I'm like, I just didn't know. He started laughing. I was like, all right, cool. So I sent him the check. And the check comes back like a week later with the wrong address. It said return to sender. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? So I look up online, and I had the wrong address. So I was like, Jesus Christ. We were leaving, going on vacation. So I put the check up in my box, my little box I have all my mail at. Went on vacation, came back, forgot all about the damn fucking bill. And a few months later, Mark calls me up, and he's like, dude, you did not pay them. I was like, yes, I did. Oh, man. I'm like, no, I did. They sent it back. And he's like, he's been trying to get a hold of you. I'm like, he's never once called me. He goes, what do you mean? I go, he doesn't have my number. You did everything.
Well, you said you talked to him.
He goes, I gave him on the phone, but everything is taken care of when you go up there. So I'm like, well, how in the hell is he getting a hold of me? He goes, well, I gave him your email address I got. And I was like, which one? So he told me, I'm like, I don't even check that one. So I go in there, and he sent me a lot of emails. And it was comical, but it wasn't, because like towards the end, it was like,
And now you feel
I
like
don't
an
need
ass.
your bullshit business because you're not worth my time. Don't ever come back here again. And I was like, holy shit. So I told Mark goes, just give me the fucking check. I'll take it up there. So I gave him the check. He took it up there. And, whatever. So, c'est la vie. So here we are 3-4 years later. I have a pontoon, and it's dead. I mean, it's like a fucking dog. It ain't fucking going 10, 15 miles an hour. So Mark immediately says, well, take it up to Mike's. And I was like, I tried everybody and their brother to look at the boat before I gave in to taking it up to Mike's dockside. Because I didn't know how this is going to all pan out. So we get there. My cousin Brian takes me up there in the boat and stuff. And I'm like, he's like, hey, is this the guy that told you don't ever come up here again? I was like, yeah. He goes, what the fuck are we doing, dude? I'm like, I want to get the boat fixed, man. You know, so I go inside and I'm just like, I'm freaking out. And I don't know who Roy is. I don't know who Mike is. I don't know who Bill is because I've never been in this building ever in my life.
And it's a beautiful building because our friend built it.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah. So I go in there and the guy goes, hey, how you doing? I said, pretty good. He goes, what's going on? I go, how can I help you? And I said, I have a pontoon boat out here. He goes, oh, that's Roy. I'm like, now I get nervous. Like, oh, God, this fucking Roy. It's fucking the guy that's called
the
Roy.
one that was emailing you. And
So he comes over. He goes, hey, how you doing? I said, pretty good. He goes, what you got? And I said, pontoon boat. So I go out and looks at it. And, you know, he's like, Jesus Christ, dude, this is a fucking 6-cylinder, man. This fucker's a little overkill for this pontoon boat, man. I was like, yeah. I said, but it only goes like 10 miles an hour. I told him all about it and everything. He goes, all right, man, come on inside. And he goes, I'm pretty well booked, man. He goes, it's going to be a couple weeks. I said, okay. I you know, it's nothing doing nothing but sitting at my buddy's dock floating. So, all right. So he goes inside. He goes, hey, get this guy set up. He goes, and Roy's standing there and he's got his arms crossed looking at me. And he's a big guy. Big guy. I mean, like, not a fat guy. I mean, he's a big guy. Like, he
Built.
kill me. And all I'm thinking to myself is like, oh my God, either one, they're going to find out who I am, or two, they're going to tell me to get the fuck out of here. And I really don't want to deal with this because I really need my boat fixed.
Right,
It's
right,
like, and these guys are the guys I know who can do it. So he's like, he goes, yeah, get them all set up. He's like, all right. He goes, what's your name? I was like, Jay. And he goes, Jay. Okay. Last name. I was like, I'm looking at me. I go, Hulbert. So he's like, what's your phone number, Jay? I was like, this is sounding pretty cool. What's your phone number, Jay? I'm already a different guy. I'm in the clear. So I give him my work cell because I have to answer every call.
Right.
And my other one's on my file.
Right.
He said, what's your email address? Oh, shit. So I gave him my work email. Does not have my last name in it.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
You know, and I can't tell you where I work, but whatever. So, you know, I'm like, all right, I'm in the clear there. This is great, man. And he's like, all right, we need a credit card.
Oh, my
fuck.
God.
Oh, fuck.
And I said, all right. I said, well, this credit card's not mine. Is that okay? And he's like, well, I don't give a shit. We're just going to put the card on there. And he goes, and if you happen to ditch payment or whatever, we take it out of the credit card. I was like, oh, okay. I'm going to pay cash. He goes, you need a credit card. I'm like, all right. I said, what's my boss's credit card? I said, I work for my boss. I said, but I have one for expense.
Oh, my God.
For expense account. Oh, yeah. So I give him the credit card that's Jamie Hallby's not. And I'm freaking out. You know, of course, he doesn't do shit, but zip.
Right.
He gives it back to me, and he goes, all right, Jay, you're all good, man. I'm like, all right, cool. So, like, the next, 3 or 4 weeks when the phone rang, and I had to put the number in my phone. Jay? Yes, sir. Jay Hulbert. So I go up there to pick up the boat. It's done. And I take Mark's son with me. And he goes, and he's getting ready to go inside. He goes, oh, shit. He goes, how's this going to work? I was like, what? He goes, you told him a different name. Are you going to tell him the truth? I'm like, no. No. Never, ever, ever, ever. So we're inside, and he's like, hey, Jay. The guy recognized him. Hey, Jay, how you doing? Pretty good. Hey, Roy will be out in a minute. He's all right. So Roy comes out, sees Ethan. He goes, hey, Ethan. He goes, hey, Jay. He goes, I'll be out and talk to you about the boat. He goes inside. Ethan looks at me. He goes, I gotta go, man. I can't do this. He goes, I love you, man. I'll be outside. I was like, okay. So yeah. So I told my cousin Brian that, and the son of a bitch changed my fucking name in his phone to Jay Hulbert.
That is awesome.
Wow.
That is awesome.
That's so sad.
So
And Mark swears up and down that if I tell him the truth, he's going to laugh his ass off.
I think he will. I think at this point,
he because you paid for the second one. Like, okay,
you paid for the
damage
first
done.
one. You paid for it all.
Right,
It's all-
right.
Yeah.
But
I think you're in the clear
I think
now.
he'd probably laugh too. That is hilarious. That's freaking hilarious.
But he gave me a high five when I left. Said, "See you, Jay." All right, man. It's cool. Yeah. So,
that's awesome.
yeah.
So this is the first time
Yeah.
in some time that it's been just the three of us down
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
No special
I
guests,
think
no
the
one in the studio.
first episode was.
I believe second.
Did we do two of
episode
them?
was- yeah, because JoJo
Yeah.
was
oh,
the
and we did
second
JoJo.
episode.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I think that was the last time we
Yeah. Well, this was nice, man.
so it's kind of
Yeah.
back to basics. It was kind of
Yeah,
cool just
it
sit
was
down
nice.
here and just bullshit with
All
one
right,
another.
man.
Nope.
I also think it's going to make the podcast a little shorter, which people are
yeah.
going to be surprised. We've been running about 2
2
hour
hours.
podcasts.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And
Yes.
I don't know what our
We're at
timer stopped.
140. We're at 140.
140. So yeah, it's gonna be about about an hour and a half. by
Probably I
the time
figured
we
all
end?
the edits and stuff, everything out.
So
I do have some exciting news.
Okay.
Very
Your daughter's
exciting.
getting married.
No, sure. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I actually I am a huge Ohio Bike Week fan. I love Ohio Bike Week. I've always been big on that.
Wait. I know where you're going. Do we?
No.
Should we save this?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know where he's going.
I know where he's going. with
I'm
this.
getting kind of excited right now.
Oh,
you
okay.
should
Don't cut him off. I want to know.
But
All right.
okay,
All right.
I think you should save it. But
I don't know when it's going to happen, so it might be this next month's podcast or the month after. So.
okay.
All right.
All right.
Jeez. I'm very excited about this. Can't
I'm
hold on.
excited about
I
it,
can't
too.
hold on for another month.
I'm excited about it too. But
Jeez.
all right, go ahead.
Stop it already.
All right.
Wait.
So,
So what happened yesterday when
This-
when we were talking, and we're at the reception and having a good time?
Shut
Yes.
the hell up, Matt. I know what you're doing.
oh shit! I thought he was going to.
No, he's trying
Oh, that's fucking good. You dragged me right into that.
Though, Jamie, here's something to think about.
Shut up.
He never invites you to anything.
I know this.
You should probably just
That's
now that he
not
knows
true.
that I know what you're about to say, you should probably just leave it at that for another month.
I can't believe you guys didn't talk about as much as you were together all last fucking week. Fucking
to. It was a lot last week.
douchebag.
It's been a lot of you. Thursday
The
until
entire
Sunday.
weekend, yeah.
entire weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Thursday, Friday.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
All right, make your big announcement. This is cool. This
All
is
right, yeah,
very
yeah.
cool.
So anyway,
Yeah, 'cause I wanna know.
I'm a huge Ohio Bike Week fan, and I've been going to it for fucking almost since the beginning of it. And one of the performers that travels all through all the bike weeks throughout the United States, Jasmine Kane, has agreed to be on the podcast show via phone. She'll do a phone call in and stuff. So I'm very excited. She was very, 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 very like all giddy and excited about. Oh my God, Jamie! Oh yes, that'd be badass, and I would love to. And we were talking. It's like, man, I wish I was playing closer. I could do it in studio too. So I told her so maybe next year at Bike Week, because if Steve and Troy decide to run Bike Week again, then obviously she'll be on that bill and she would be up for it. I told her, I said, we'll stay in touch. But anyways, yeah. So the next month or two, she'll be one of the music artists of the month and stuff, and be able to be in the studio with us.
that is
In the
very
studio?
Oh, on phone call.
cool. On
yeah.
phone call.
No. Oh, jeez, you got me excited.
I'm sorry.
I,
Put it away, Tony. Put it away.
no, I mean it's really cool.
No, she's badass.
She's totally
It
cool.
was really cool. A couple years ago, I went to Outer Banks, and I talked to Jasmine a lot. Throughout the year and stuff. I'll talk to her on Facebook and stuff, and we'll message back and forth. And she was playing Outer Banks as I was leaving, and she was coming to Sandusky when we stayed in Outer Banks. So we literally crossed paths, and she was bitching about all the tolls and shit
Oh
that
my
you
God,
have
it's
to
ridiculous.
pay. That's fucking bullshit.
Wow.
And she was like, I am fucking tired of these fucking tolls. And it was funny because I was like, oh, we haven't paid no tolls. And then we ran into the brick of tolls. And I'm like, oh my God, we must be just hitting these tolls. I mean, it was like nonstop. It was like $70 with all
It's
the tolls. I
ridiculous.
mean, it was ridiculous for everything.
I'm so glad your sister and Jay said when we went this past summer,
Yeah.
get the easy pass.
Oh, yeah, it's so worth it. Yeah, that way you
well,
can
some
pay
of
it
the
later.
stuff that's the only way you do it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it was funny. So we were talking the whole way, and she was like, "Oh, dude, that fucking sucks that you're not gonna be at the show." And I was like, "I know." I said it sucks. Be the first bike week I've missed, And but anyways, that day, that vacation, I left a day earlier. We left Saturday morning, drove straight through, and then my brother was on deck when I got home, and he actually took me up and surprised her and shit. And Kevin had a bottle of one of their wines that she makes, or she sells, that's got her name on it. And
I think that's the bike week I had to step away from you
might have been
because I was sober.
Well, that was the only time I went, was that Saturday night, because I missed the entire week.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was that one.
There was a time.
I know that.
And it was bike week.
Was it Jack Russell's?
No, we were hanging around each other that whole time.
Oh, okay.
But you were there, and I was just like, I cannot take this guy right now. I had to walk away.
Oh. Was I drinking?
I'm shocked.
Yes, you
what? Come on, man.
Well, that is a very cool announcement, though.
Yes.
I mean,
it is.
We don't know when, but it's going to be soon. It's going to be one of the next couple episodes.
Yeah, she's up for it. I just told her I got to get it all lined up, and
that'd be awesome.
So she'll be on the phone, but she's also open to when she is up here.
Yeah.
Being here
in studio. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Fuck yeah. Dude.
Oh
maybe.
God,
I can't speak for her, but by that time, I'm sure this will be pretty much done next year.
Yeah.
And maybe an in-house. She always does her acoustic shit. Maybe we can talk her into bringing a guitar and doing little songs for us and stuff. So I'm really excited.
It was so cool when they did Jimmy Buckets.
Oh yeah.
And it was so funny though too, because I was talking to Kevin, her husband.
Yeah.
And we're talking whatever, on one of their breaks. Then all of a sudden I saw the flags on the pirate ship at Jimmy Buckets come from the north.
Uh-oh.
And so I said, and Kevin was talking, I was like, hey, Kevin, I don't mean to cut you off, but the winds come out of the north now. I was like, you guys don't have much time. He goes, oh yeah, the wind's coming all around. I go, no.
Yeah.
You don't have much time. You guys got to get playing or get the hell out of here right now.
Yeah.
And so they played. So they started playing. They played 4 songs, and then the water came up, and they were gone.
Yeah.
They're like, that's it. We're done.
Yeah. Yep. That's a dead giveaway when those flags.
Dead giveaway.
Yep, man. So I'm pretty excited about that. So it's cool as shit, and I'm very stoked, man. Very stoked.
Heck yeah.
So,
That's pretty cool.
A lot of firsts, She's got. She actually had music on a television show, and so that's kind of cool as shit. Got a national recording artist and stuff, and.
Very
lot of good firsts this year.
Yeah.
Banned from YouTube, and
Heck yeah.
gave away a guitar, and got Jasmine Kane coming up. So very, very good first year. We're coming up on that 1 year mark, man. So
yes, getting very close.
Looking very excited for that, man. So it's pretty crazy, man.
Flew by.
Right.
It really did.
Yeah. So shall we listen to some Saturnine? Hello.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We'll.
I guess it would be Saturnine Goodbye.
Right.
Oh, I like it.
Man.
I want to give a shout out to these guys one more time.
Yep.
I mean, Johnny, Robbie, Mighty Mike, you guys are my brothers. So glad to be promoting you guys.
I will say, the listeners don't know this, but it happens every time. We don't know who the artist is until Jamie gets here.
Right.
And just before we're getting ready to record, he decides to tell us who the artist is.
Right. Yeah.
And today when he did that, you spun around in your chair and your eyes were this wide. You were excited that it happened.
And I
super excited.
I told
that's
the
no
wife.
offense to any other artist.
No. But these guys are close to you.
Yeah. I mean, including,
a lot of history.
Last month we had, my current bandmates. Old band. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But so this is cool because there's a lot of funny fucking stories still from the LA Guns night. I can still tell.
Yeah.
And any other times. So, but it's really cool to, because it's funny because I was thinking to myself, we should have these guys on. And you already had them on the radar.
Yep. Oh, yeah, man. So good band, man.
So
I love
the song
them.
we're going to hear here?
I don't know.
Oh, crap. Oh,
is it Blackheart? Is it Teenage Star? Teenage Star, please.
Oh, man.
Or is it something from the new album?
I love Seattle Jerks. I mean, that was the next song I was going to have you guys play. But, I mean, if you have a favorite, bands that's your buddies, play what you want, brother.
No.
No, I agree with that.
No, man. If you want to hear something.
Buddies, pick it.
Teenage Star?
Play it.
Whatever you want.
Blackheart's cool because, they got an acoustic version, too. But, Teenage Stars, one of their old ones, but I want to play something fucking new.
No, play the old one.
Play whatever you want, man.
We've been playing all old. Let's play something from the new album.
It's totally up to you, man.
Okay, something from the new album.
All right, buddy.
This is Pretty Face from...
Is it the Young Punks album? I think that's the newest one, isn't it?
2018 is what I got on here.
Yeah.
So here we go.
See you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and listening to us. YouTubers, we're back, baby. So don't be discouraged.
Maybe we're back. What?
We are.
We'll
Man.
find
that
out.
first-
We'll find out soon.
That's gonna be so fun.
Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. We really appreciate everybody that tunes in every month to listen to our podcast, man. We love you guys. See you guys later.